So I've put up a fair few weapons strikes videos, couple like unarmed things, you know, the driving elbow, the disco stance, you know, things of that nature. But I did want to talk about using stick fighting principles as unarmed, because they work really, really well. A lot of your weapon stuff will translate into, you know, empty-handed techniques. You just have to think about how we use them. So let's look at a couple things. One, we're going to look at Matt Serra. He's not here with me today. That'd be fantastic if he was. Matt Serra, he beat GSP for the title back in the day. He's a cool guy. I really like Matt Serra. Big Matt Serra fan. When he beat GSP, and even GSP gave him respect that he was worried too much about Serra's ground game. He's jiu-jitsu black belt, that he forgot to worry about his stand-up, and Serra was able to clip him and then get a finish. It was a pretty cool thing. Serra, he was in Tough. He's a trainer. I think he has a school. You can find videos of him online or in those Tough episodes where he's cornering people and whatnot. He's giving advice, and he's big fan hammer fist. There's a clip of him somewhere that he says basically, when you're in doubt, use the hammer fist. And I think that is a great just mantra to live your entire life by. If you don't know what to do, just bam, hammer fist. Hammer fist is a great technique. So we're gonna look at that disco stance position. You know, this, you know, I'm not getting in a engaged fighting position, but I'm protected. I like to do this with my shoulder forward in kind of like a Philly shell. And the reason I like this is I like to think of it as I'm this much closer to running away from the situation. But you can do this as a front lead. And the principles are the same. You just might have to throw your strikes a little bit different. I prefer to fight like this. So this is, you know, when I spar, this is kind of where I want to be. So this just feels natural. I like to do those shoulder blocks and stay in, and then try to use that to press advantages. So this is a very comfortable position for me. Well, what is this position? This is closed chamber position for stick fighting, right? This is FMA. This is boom stick, right? So I can just use this using a hammer fist as I would a strike. And you can come in and press. You can do a very, very disabling strike here. I think about if stuff went down, I could press this hand forward into the eyes, maybe into the chin a little bit, push it back, come right underneath with that hammer fist. You know, I don't even have to hit hard to be very disabling if I'm going into that throat. But from there, I could even be thinking of using my fists as hammer fists, just as if I would use sticks, you know. So those stick fighting principles, those FMA principles, knife fighting principles, you know, using weapon work as hammer fist works really, really well. So when in doubt, use the hammer fist.